And the Epstein stuff coming out now is, I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But
well, you guys were talking right before the podcast. Jamie said there was a big dump. What happened with the big dump?
Big dump.
You said there was a big dump today and they fucked up? That was your take. They fucked up?
The fuck up was that people have found out that the redactions weren't really redacted.
Dun, dun, dun.
So like that's a big mistake. Like you can copy and paste and put in another document and see the redactions.
Oh, like a Photoshop deal?
Yeah.
Like you could get the layers away?
yeah.
Oh, whoopsies. That's what happens. You get fucking people working for the government that are dorks.
Then, which is like, this is like
That's a
steps
big
to
deal.
this. If you're,
Yeah.
I wasn't following it all, but the Department of Justice has tweeted a couple interesting things today, starting with this one 8 hours ago. So it's like 6 a.m. or something.
Department of Justice has officially released nearly 30,000 more pages of documents related to Jeffrey Epstein. Some of these documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims made against President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election. To be clear, the claims are unfounded and false, and if they had a shred of credibility, they certainly would have been weaponized against President Trump already. Nevertheless, out of our commitment to the law and transparency, the DOJ is releasing these documents with the legally required protections for Epstein's victims.
Some of those documents have been deleted now.
Okay, so they're saying that 30,000 more pages of documents, and some of them contain untrue and sensational claims made against President Trump that were submitted to the FBI right before the 2020 election, right? But by who?
That's people are just sort of taking it as a grain of salt, saying like, "What?" So nobody else. It's all.
It's only Trump.
untrue about Trump.
Right.
Nothing. Nobody else. You know?
All the Bill Clinton photos were definitely
The other
him
one
with,
was.
come
this
on.
Picture came out of a letter that seems to be a potential suicide note written by Epstein, written to Larry Nassar. The facts of that were strange. There's a postmark, which is 3 or 4 days after he died.
Wait a minute. Larry Nassar.
Yeah, he was also in jail.
He's the Olympic guy?
Yeah.
The doctor that
Yeah,
was a
so it's-
pedophile?
Yeah, and it's like a letter writing like, "Hey, I know what you know why I'm in jail. I know why you're in jail."
Boy. That
Yeah.
seems weird that he's writing a letter
He
to
says
a
he's taking the
pedophile.
short
Yeah,
route.
and like that
Yeah.
starts off saying, "If you've gotten this, you know I took the in quotes short route out," which
Short route home, right?
yeah. But there's some weird detail. People are like they said, they're saying this is fake or maybe fake.
Did they
just
get a
tweeted this
handwriting
30 minutes
expert
ago.
to analyze it yet?
Peering doesn't. That's. I started asking the questions like, well, then why? Why did it come out? How are you know?
Oh, so the FBI, it says the FBI has confirmed this alleged letter from Jeffrey Epstein to Larry Nassar is fake. Fake in all caps. Trump wrote that. The fake, he gets busted by the use
fake
of all
letter.
caps. Fake letter was received by the jail and flagged for the FBI at the time. The FBI made this conclusion based on the following facts. The writing does not appear to match Jeffrey Epstein's. The letter was postmarked 3 days after Epstein's death out of Northern Virginia when he was jailed in New York. The return address did not list the jail where Epstein was held and did not include his inmate number, which is required for outgoing mail. The fake letter serves as a reminder that just because the document is released by the Department of Justice does not make the allegations or claims within the document factual. Nevertheless, the DOJ will continue to release all material required by law. Well, this is how they probably should have done it from the beginning, right? Release all material.
Yeah.
And then refute whatever you say is fake. And you say, okay, it didn't have his inmate number. It's not his handwriting. It's fake. It was 3 days after his death. It was postmarked from Virginia. He was in New York.
But don't make it
It's
look
fake.
like you're covering it up. Just
Right. Release it
although
and
I
say
will
it's
say,
fake.
I have seen on Twitter people complaining about like they're not meant to censor anything due to embarrassment. But when it's like Ghislaine Maxwell's boobs, they will censor it out. And people are going, this has been illegally censored. You must,
Yeah,
by
I
the
need to
law of the United States, show me her boobs.
I need to see them areolas.
Is she? She's in prison in Texas.
You can kind of call it prison. She does yoga, plays cards, hangs out.
Is she allowed to talk to people?
I don't think so. She's not allowed to podcast, I'm sure, if that's what you're getting at.
I am. Yeah. That would be a really exciting podcast.
If everybody wants to die, that would be a really good podcast.
I think she's just a nice, normal lady.
Do you think Trump, on the way out, pardons her?
She's a nice woman. I wish her well. I don't know. It's
The weird thing is she's in jail for sex trafficking to who?
Epstein.
Right.
No, but was
To
it for
him?
that?
Yeah.
From him?
I think it was
Just
16-year-olds
to him?
in Florida, and it was directly to him. I was
Right.
briefly, I experimented with being like, a non-Epstein believer.
Really?
Yeah, for about 2 weeks.
What did you think was going on?
I was like, maybe he's just a pervert who liked getting back rubs from 16-year-olds and he had famous friends. Because everyone was like, he's Mossad, he's CIA.
What do you think now?
Yeah, he's obviously something. It's way. I just thought everyone in the green room was saying he's Mossad. I was like, I could be. Maybe the controversial thing would be to not believe there's a
Take the
conspiracy.
contrarian position.
I just wanted to experiment with the contrarian position, and it's getting harder and harder to hold that.
Yeah, it
together.
seems like the more they dig into his past, the more it feels like he was part of some sort of intelligence agency.
Or like channeling offshore money for people.
Mm-hmm. How about the fact that he just got a slap on the wrist during the first case when he caught a case, and then whoever it was the prosecutor or the judge, was told that he was intelligence.
There was and then someone. I listened to a podcast on it from like some Matthew Schmitz, who's Compact magazine, and they were making out that it was an anti-Semitic plot to say that Epstein was secret intelligence, and it's genuinely, although I don't agree with them, it was one of the best put together podcasts I'd heard. And
look at this suicide watch observation log. 2:15 a.m. Inmate states his cellmate tried to kill him.
Inmate sitting on bed trying
He
to
later
remember.
retracted it, saying he has no idea what happened, but there's pictures of him showing his wounds and stuff. I think he also said he woke up and didn't know where those wounds came from.
Oh, so that's the guy too, by the
Yeah.
way. You know that. That's
There's
the
pictures
cellmate,
of his
the
wounds.
giant dude. Oh, so the cellmate beat the fuck out of him.
His picture, his hands were swollen. I think it said his ankles or feet were swollen too.
Oh, so the guy tried to grab his neck and choke him.
But they said they investigated. They didn't find anything.
Found no evidence of foul play. I didn't do nothing. He says he didn't do nothing. I don't know what to tell you. You're okay. Get back in jail, you pedophile. That's probably what they did. But the guy probably tried to kill him. I mean, it looks like a guy that would try to kill you, and he was definitely a murderer.
Yeah, if you're in a jail cell with a pedophile, I think that's unusual to try and kill that guy.
Also, you're a big giant guy who's in jail for murdering 4 drug dealers, and you're a cop. Like,
I don't know.
I was always saying that you could get him to kill that guy for like a pack of cigarettes. I
If
think
you're in
he's going
jail
to be
for
in jail
life.
for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
forever, for sure. And you can give him like awesome special treatment if you wax Jeffrey Epstein.
Man, I was really trying. I tried so hard. I went on podcasts trying to say he
Did
wasn't.
you?
Yeah, I wish I hadn't. I just thought it was a cool like bucking back against the grain thing to say. And I was saying he was charismatic.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't famous people want to hang out with this charismatic
Good
man?
point.